All right, gentlemen, today we need to figure out a way to get Nerdy Dude to do a video about our project. Johnson, what do you think we can do?
What if we send him some beer?
By God, that's just crazy enough, it might work.
So this company wants me to review their NFT platform for some beer, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like, anyone that thinks I would stoop that low. I told you guys in a video that I would never sell out or bring you a commercial. In fact, I don't even really like NFTs. Like, they're digital. I think I made an NFT of an NFT that said I don't like NFTs, but to talk about bringing me beer just to talk about their channel, I don't know who would stoop that low. But anyway, today's beer of the day is brought to you by
Nerdy Dude Stuff.
For those of you keeping track at home, today's beer of the day is brought to you by Three Sons Brewing Company out of Dania Beach, Florida. This is called Dopalicious Hazy New England IPA, sitting at 7.2% alcohol. This is brewed with Citra and Mosaic hops. This is double dry hopped, which you can really taste when you get that back mouthfeel, as the dryness does hit you just after the bitterness. This is super juicy, and it tastes like I'm drinking a New England IPA through a pineapple. I am quite delighted with how crushable the juiciness on this IPA is, as I gingerly caress the glass there. This is going to be given a 4.0 out of 5. Cheers to you guys. Bink! What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a video about the Tavern. If you're the first time here, please consider subscribing, turning on the bell notification, and liking this video. I just want to say that the intro was a joke. I know people will take it seriously, but I was not paid in beer to go over or do this video today, all right? The Tavern is beer-related, brewery-related, and it's crypto. So, what do we do on this channel? What did you just watch? A beer review. Why are you here? Because it's cryptocurrency. So, we're going to jump into it. I've had a couple of subscribers reach out to me. The company did reach out to me as well, and I think they might have sent me an extra brewery yesterday. You'll see that transaction here on screen. So, we are going to just jump right into the computer, so that way you guys don't have to sit here and lollygag and listen to me mumbo-jumbo, bubbly blue, flibbity-flob. Here we go. So what you're going to need primarily is your MetaMask wallet, and you need to add Avalanche to that network. If you've been watching the channel since I did Thor videos, then I think I did a tutorial on how to add Avalanche, so definitely go back and check that out. In a nutshell, what the Tavern is you have the opportunity to purchase a brewery NFT. That brewery NFT is then going to brew mead tokens, and those mead tokens you can then turn around and either sell for profit, or you can then turn around and upgrade your brewery to produce more. We're going to show a little bit of that on screen here as well. This will just be a quick display of what you see. We're going to take a look at the white paper and talk about a couple of other things as well. This is currently, I believe it just launched, but right now the mead tokens that the breweries generate are $9.15. They've gone up since I actually took a peek at this yesterday. Market cap 22.8 million, treasury reserves 3.9 million, liquidity balance 2.1 million. Right now, if you wanted to purchase yourself a brewery, you can go here. There's only 3,029 available, so unlike node projects where you keep buying nodes and recompounding and putting back in, and there's really no cap on it, so they keep generating and keep trying to bring in money. This NFT for the brewery, there's only a max that you can have, and it's really cool about that, and we'll talk about that here in just a second. But if you wanted to get yourself a brewery right now, the average brewery is making about 2 mead a day. Yesterday when I looked at this, it's going to be 100 mead. And with mead sitting at $9.15, you're looking at $915. When I was looking at this yesterday, it only cost me $500. Not mead, I was gonna say mead there, $563 or so to get a brewery. So we have that going for us. And then if we go down here, you can see you own 3 breweries. We've connected to Discord, so we should have that here. We've already earned a total of 1.908 mead. Our daily earnings right now are estimated at $54.90. So, and then if we want to claim our mead up here to either compound or, to claim or just cash out, there's going to be an 18% tax on that. You can see here, I've got 3 breweries. I've got them right there, 1.47 here. I can upgrade them, and we'll talk about that here in just a moment as well. So let's just talk about the white paper and a little bit of the platform. You guys can go, remember, always do your own research. And of course, you're going to see updates on this platform, a 24-hour update and a couple here and there. If it, like I did a Thor one when that one crashed and all that stuff, but I didn't do one for Walt's World because unfortunately the developer they hired off of Fiverr completely ran away with the money. The guys talked to me about other platforms they did, but I was like, So let's take a look here. Introduction. The Tavern is a passive income protocol that improves upon current node projects by combining gamification, which I'll show in a minute, NFTs, and a treasury-backed token to reward participants' sustainability over the long term. The protocol allows users to purchase breweries, which continually produce mead at a fixed rate for life. A node token is a type of token which is rewarded at a fixed rate to purchase nodes. Blech. Can't be bothered to read a bunch of mission statements. Jump right here into the mead. So there's a whole bunch of stuff about nodes and what's the difference and is this a fork of nodes? But no, these are just like the NFTs, and I guess they're all the same. Very similar to like Block Create, where I actually own these NFTs for my blocks and they produce the block and they do the mining every single day. Kind of similar to this project here. So let's just jump into the mead and the breweries. Mead is their utility token for the Tavern. Your breweries produce it. Mead tokens enter the ecosystem through the brewery, so you can only get mead either by purchasing it off of an exchange or getting it through owning breweries. There is a claim tax when a brewer wishes to withdraw their mead and a further sell tax of 10%. This not only helps shave off some of the impact from whales, but it prevents bots from profiting at launch. Within a 24 hours of launch, there will be a 25% sell tax to discourage bots from profiting. Very cool. The price of mead will start at $1. There will be an initial supply of 2.5 million mead, split as follows: 54% reserved, rewards reserved, 10 reserved for LPs, 10% treasure reserve, 16% whitelist presale, 20% liquidity. Initial liquidity is locked for un años. That's 1 year in Espanol. Now, what we're all looking at is the breweries. I'm going to show something here with the breweries in just a moment, because you're going to see some different looking breweries. But a brewery is a special yield-bearing NFT that rewards you for a fixed amount of mead daily. That's starting at 2 mead a day. Eventually, as you level up your brewery structures, they'll produce more mead. Just by holding this NFT in your wallet, you will passively earn mead tokens indefinitely. And by owning one, you can officially become part of the Brewers Guild. So we haven't even done the Brewers Guild stuff because we have 3. I really don't know where one of them came from, honestly. Like, I looked and I think it did come from the platform. So I guess, yay. Woo! So instead of having 2, we have 3. So that's 6 a day, which is awesome. When purchasing a brewery, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you guys are probably bored with me talking about this. Now, there is different tiers and experiences, and we're going to show some upgrades and things that you can do. But what they're also going to be doing, once the breweries are sold and everything's gone, they're really not going to pump out anymore. But there is going to be a marketplace for breweries where users like yourself and myself can go through and buy and exchange. So one day, if I wanted to liquidate my assets and get out of the platform, I could put one of my breweries or all 3 of my breweries up for sale, and I can name the Nerdy Dude breweries, and then someone could probably go through and purchase that NFT, and then I can make bank, and I can cash out, and I can walk away and drive a Lambo. Probably not. No one's going to want to spend that much on a Nerdy Dude brewery. So it's really cool that you can do that. There's one thing, though, with the breweries, when you cash out your rewards, looks like, if I understand this correctly, the fermentation period is a cooldown system that punishes people who claim often and rewards people who store up their rewards. Each brewery has a formation period of 14 days, which pauses the experience gain. The fermentation period is reset after every claim. So I believe as you produce everything, you'll be able to upgrade and get experience boosts, and you can upgrade your brewery, which we'll show here in just a second. We talked about the claiming fees from purchasing a brewery. Breweries cost 100 mead each to create and reward mead for life. So as long as you have the NFT, you can purchase a brewery by buying one directly from Tavern's Keep with that limit there, buying one from another brewer on an NFT marketplace, compounding one using your unclaimed mead reward. So as you get 100 mead, so it would take me, oh my God, I don't want to do math. a couple of days to, you know, a couple of weeks to be able to get another one with my 3 breweries, because I'm getting two per day. Compounding one user unclaimed mead rewards, or combining an equal amount in value home kits. Home kits, blah, 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 blah. Supply of breweries right here. They're very, very scarce after they're sold out. The only way to get them is buying them on NFT market boards. So let's take a look at the next stuff that other people want to see that's important is the team itself. They are KYC and the contract is audited. So we'll pull that up. I am clicking. Please take me to a separate screen. Okay, cool. I hate it when my computer doesn't do that. And then we're going to go into the KYC as well, just to pull up the information from the team. So I was like, computer did not freeze. All right, so here we have all the KYC and all the information that you would possibly need. You can always do your own research, but as of 7 days ago, here is the KYC information. And then here is the contract. Oh, sorry, something went wrong. Probably my powder. It's my powder. There we go. Project audit, Tavern mead, yada, blah, blah, blah. This audit has been prepared for the Tavern to review, blah, blah, blah-de-blah, blah, 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 blah. So, again, do all this on your own time if you want. But this is everything that we want. The logic, everything pass, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Here's more. Pass. So, yeah, cool. Anyway, the stuff that I do want to showcase that I think is really neat. So, as of right now, we have, it's 100 a day. We have 3 breweries. We're getting 6 mead a day. And the price just keeps going up. And we have stuff to claim, which we're not going to claim right now. Come on. Pull up the calculator, please. Thank you. So, if we do 100 divided by 6, we are looking at being able to purchase another brewery in 17 days. So if you purchase a brewery right now, obviously it's going to take you 50 days before you're able to get another one. So that's 2 per day. And like I said, we've got 3, so we could potentially get 4. And if we get a 4th brewery, and then it would take us 12 and a half. Some of my lunch just flew out of my mouth. It would take us 12 and a half days, so 13 days to get ourselves our 5th brewery. And at that point, it would pretty much take us every 10 days to get another brewery if we wanted to pile that up. Do we want to pile that up? Maybe. But here's the cool stuff. Let's go up into the store right here. Look at this. So with our breweries, we can then turn around and we can upgrade them. So maybe we don't want to wait 17 days to get our next brewery. We can wait a day and a half and we'll have 10 mead and we can increase our production by 5%. Or we could wait a little bit longer, increase your production by 10%, decrease the fermentation period by 5%. So every time we take out the rewards, we can decrease that by 5, 10, and 15% for the cost of 25 mead, 60 mead, and 150 mead. So that's definitely something to take under consideration as well. You can upgrade them here, and then down here, you can change your breweries. This is a little bit more of a cosmetic thing. Make sure when you're paying attention to this, if you jump in and you go and you have 100 mead, you can't go here because this is not a brewery. This is the skin for the brewery. So if you buy something else and you want to go back to the default skin, that's the way to do it. There's other skins, and then they're going to be adding other gamification type things to the platform. So that's under the store. And then lastly, you could sit here and you can earn the Mead USDC LP token by staking the liquidity, or by providing liquidity over on, I think, Trader Joe's is for Avalanche, and then you can do a couple of other things from there as well. But as of right now, what I'm probably going to be doing, since now I have 3 of these, is I'm going to probably take profit 50-50. So 3 mead a day is profit, and 3 mead a day will kind of be used to recycle or go back in there. Maybe something along those lines, or maybe I'll do 2 mead profit, 4 into recycling back into the platform. I don't know. Really haven't decided yet. We'll just kind of come back in a couple of days and see where we're at when we provide our next update in our next video. So overall, fun project. It's beer and crypto. I like it. I think I'm in early, which is really nice to see, especially with the token price going up. So we are going to enjoy and go along for the ride. Anywho, that's going to do it for me today, guys. I figured we'd kind of branch out a little bit since we've been focusing on EXA miners, SCP, and blocks, and kind of dabble back into that digital mining game that we always run. So I don't know. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, reach out to me on Discord or Twitter. Links for that stuff is in the description. Of course, we want to draw emphasis to our new social media platforms, Instagram and Facebook. Links for those are in the descriptions as well, so give us a follow over there. T-shirts for sale, link for that in the description. All the links in the description. If there's a description and there's a link, there's a link, there's a description. Just don't know how many times I'm going to say that to you. But other than that, definitely consider subscribing, liking this video, turning on the bell notification, all that good stuff. I'm O'Prius. We'll see you guys next time.